Hello guys, this is Rich TV and welcome back to my channel. For this video guys, puntahan na natin ang Module 1, Lesson 3, entitled Developmental Stages in Middle and Late Adolescence. Hello guys, how are you? Hoping na nasagutan nyo na rin yung Lesson 2. Hoping na nag-enjoy kayo upon discovering yourself, kung ano yung napansin nyo sa sarili ninyo. Now let's proceed to developmental stages in middle and late adolescent. Okay, before we start the lesson guys, I would like to state to you our learning objectives for this lesson. At the end of the week, it is expected that the learners must be able to 1. Discuss developmental tasks and challenges during adolescence. 2. Evaluate one's development through the help of a significant people around him or her. It would be peers, parents, siblings, friends, teacher, community leaders, and etc. And number 3, identify ways that help one become capable and responsible adolescent prepared for adult life. Okay guys, let's now proceed to what's in of page 16. Guys, I encourage you to have your modules with you, no? Every time we have our class, kasi this is just a supplemental tong ginagawa ko, no? I do give some hint on how to answer questions para hindi kayo masyadong mahihirapan sa pagsagot. Especially that I notice na may mga activities sa modules na hindi nyo na sasagutan, no? Previously, marami ako na-checkan and then I commented na know what's in, then the points also equivalent for that. So, let's now proceed to what's in, no? Number 1, according to the instruction of number 1, paste your picture on the following stages in your life, no? It is from early adolescence, kung yung edad mo is you are 10 to 13 years old, and then middle adolescence, ages 14 to 16, and then late adolescence, no? This is from ages 17 to 18. In this activity guys, it is said in number 1 that you had to paste some picture, no? Siguro yung screenshot nyo na lang and then have it photocopied or whatever, and then magawa kayo ng collage doon sa ginagawa ninyo picture, and then of course you also have to write some description para added the points na yun, kasi pag walang description kukunting points lang binibigay ko dyan, no? Okay. Based on that picture, no? Sa number 2 niya, make a collage out of the picture and describe briefly how the following changes occurred. This is referring to you, no? Under that is physical, yung body. What happens to your body as you grow older, no? What happens to your psychological? This is about feelings and emotions. And then social, this is interaction with significant others, yung mga friends mo, mga teachers, mga neighbors, no? Behavioral, this is an awareness and seasoning. So, ano yung napansin mo sa paligid-ligid mo, sa buhay nyo, no? Okay, and then number 4, and then next is spiritual. This is the core values and belief. Did you grow spiritually? Okay, so number 3, sabi niya dito, share an output with your classmates and teachers during the chat and video conferencing. I just want you to leave this blank, no? Wag na natin sagutan yan kasi ano lang naman yan eh. added activities lang yan, no? If we have time. But sometimes during the live streaming I have, no, I do make some follow-up question with this number 3 para ma-ano naman kayo, no? Ma-follow up naman kayo. Okay guys, let's now proceed to what's in page 18. The instruction here is write the most important event or experiences in your life, in your middle and late adolescent stages in your life. Okay. Nasa page 19, dyan nyo sana isulat yan, pero I want you to answer all these questions here and the activities of this module back to your portfolio, no? So you have to describe an important events or experiences in middle and late adolescence, no? Okay, ano nangyari sa buhay mo during middle adolescence ka, no? Middle adolescence is from ages 14 to 16. Okay, the thing that happened to me in this time sa middle adolescence ko is nag-graduate ako ng high school, no? And then sa late adolescence ko, yes, I proceeded to college, then nag-graduate din ako ng college. Kaya late ako nag-graduate ng college kasi nag-shift ako ng ibang kurso. Or anything that happens to your life, no? Kasi ang what is being asked in this Watch News is the experiences na nangyayari, no? Okay, I become so more active when I was in my late adolescence, no? Sa community involvement ko, especially that I studied in Cagayan de Oro, no? Okay guys, let's proceed to what is it in page 20. Medyo mahirap-hirap to, and I want you to listen because there are words na hindi nyo maano. Probably you're so confused to understand a bit. Kaya just listen, no? Okay, so if you're going to read above, no, there's a conversation between with this what comes into the mind of this boy. Sabi niya, are you ready to learn the different changes experienced by an adolescent? Are you? Okay, next is, these changes are physical, cognitive, emotional, social, behavioral. And you can learn more by turning your modules to the next page. So, ito na nga yung ginagawa natin, no? Okay, I want you to look at the chart. This is about the physical development, page 20, no? If you're going to look at the box, there are, the box is divided into 3, no? Elements, boys, and then girls. Okay, the first element, guys, is growth and development. Sa description ng boys, sabi niya dito, rapid growth of bones and muscles, no? From ages 11 to 14. And then sa girls naman is rapid growth of bones and muscle from ages 9 to 12. Yes, guys, I really noticed this one, especially the time na nagtuturo pa ako ng first year high school. Upon seeing each other for the first time, maliliit pa sila, and then nabigla ka nila na biglang tumangkad yung bata kasi yung growth ng bones nila and muscles is so rapid, no? Okay. The next element, change, observe, no? This is under boys, oiler, skin, and some acne. Yes, tumutubo na yung mga tagihawat, no? Yung mga pimples. Increased sweating, especially underarm, no? Kasi hyperactive na ang adolescent at this time. Growth of pubic hairs and underarm, facial, and chest hair. Okay? Masturbation and fantasies about sexual intimacy. Then enlargement of testicles, erection, first ejaculation, wet dreams, and deepening of the voice, no? Okay, so girls naman, guys, is oiler skin and some acne. Pareha lang sa boys, no? May mga tagihawat na rin, no? Mga pimples. And then, increased sweating, especially underarms. Growth of pubic hair and underarm hair. Masturbation and fantasies about sexual intimacy. Breast budding, increased vaginal lubrications, and the beginning of menstruation. Okay, the word for first menstruation, class, is menarche. Okay. Okay, Okay, guys, let's now proceed to the cognitive development of your states, no? So, first element is still under growth and development. Okay, sa boys, dramatic shift in thinking from concrete to abstract. Wow, galing niya na magrason, no? Oh, may mga valid reason na siya kaya nakakalusot siya kay papa at mama, no? Then appreciate hypothetical situation. Yung ano niya na, no? He can learn or she can learn how to evaluate the situation. Okay. And then ability to think about future, evaluate alternatives and set personal goals, no? So, lumalawak na yung kaisipan ng ang tao dito, no? Same with the girls, drastic shift in thinking from concrete to abstract. The same with the boys, no? Appreciate hypothetical situation, ability to think about future, evaluate alternatives and set personal goals. Kaya nga guys, if you are going into a group, no, especially pag may mga bus session kayo, I mean, na discussion, may mga changing of ideas dyan, no, there, makikita natin na you are really growing at this stage. Okay? Still under cognitive development, no? The next element is changes observed. So boys become more independent. They can work alone, no? Gusto nila magsarili. They wanted to have their own room sa bahay nila, no? And then take on increased responsibilities such as babysitting, summer job, or household chores. Okay, so they already have the senses to scrub the floor, no? Na hindi na inutusan kasi nga you are growing, no? Shift their focus from play-centered activities to academics. Iba na talaga ang pananaw, no? Kasi yung first year, ang first year kasi, grade 7, I mean, is more play pa sila. They have difficulty adjusting themselves from play to focus sa academics nila. And then, begins to consider future careers and occupations. So, may pananaw na siya sa buhay niya kung ano talaga yung gusto niyang kunin as a course pagdating ng college. And then, begin to develop social conscience, manifest concern about social issues. So, may pananaw talaga siya, no? You are having your own stand at this time, no? Develop sense of values and ethical behavior, recognizing the importance of traits such as honesty, helpfulness, caring for others. So, yun. Alam mo na kung ano yung mali at tama, no? Okay. Punta naman tayo sa girls, no? Girls become more independent. Same way with the boys. They can take an increased responsibilities such as babysitting, summer jobs, or household chores. Oh, may initiative na sila na maglaba, especially sa mga gamit ng mga kapatid nila, no? Mga bunsong kapatid. Okay. They also have the responsibility to think of cleaning the house alone and even cooking, no? So, dyan natutuwa yung mga parents natin. And then, shift their focus from play-centered activities to academics. Kaya, at this time, parang more serious mostly ang mga girls when it comes to academics, no? Begin to consider future careers and occupation. Then begin to develop social conscience, manifest concern about social issues also. Okay. Kung sa Bisaya pa, they can sometimes learn to pamadlong, particular sa mga boys, 'di ba? Sa school natin. Okay, so that's what we notice. And then develop sense of value and ethical behavior, recognizing the importance of traits such as honesty, helpfulness, caring for others, especially thinking for the benefits of their own family. Okay guys, let's now proceed to emotional development. Now, the first element here is growth and development still. Sa boys, itong sinasabi niya, establish is the identity, new cognitive skill, ability to reflect on who they are and what makes them unique. Sa girls, the same with the boys, establish identity. So, yun, no? Alam mo na kung sino ka. new cognitive skills, so napapalak na yung kaisipan mo, the way you think, no? Then ability to reflect on what they are and what makes them unique, because everybody is unique, no? Doon pa lang sa history of your names, you will already discover na there is something unique in you. Okay guys, the next element is changes observed. Sa boys, different ways of appearing, sounding, and behaving increase social relationship. Kasi at this time, marunong na magpurma yung lalaki, no? Oh, may sarili na siyang haircut. Kung ano yung uso ngayon, yun din yung ginagawa niya, no? And then sounding and behaving increase social relationship. So, more of barkadas kayo dito, no? O ito ang nangyayari. Okay, sa girls naman, different ways of appearing. So, marunong mag umarte, no? Mag-makeup, no? Yung hair niya, may style na rin siya. The way she care herself, bearing with the clothes na ginagamit niya. May choice na siya, no? Okay, another, sa boys is recognize and manage emotion. Okay, so ito, kung galit siya talaga. But there are those at this stage na they can manage their emotion. No? Kung mali siya, then mas lalo i-control natin ang emotion. No? Okay, and then increase social relationship naman sa babae. Okay, mas friendly kasi yung babae, ika nga. No? And then recognize and manage emotion. Ganon din ang sa babae. Okay, let's go to the boys pa rin. No? Develop empathy, learn to resolve conflict constructively. Okay, so parang empathy is yung putting your own shoe to other shoes. Okay, let me example na you can understand the situation of that person, no? Okay, so you are showing concern to other people also, no? So same with the girls, develop empathy, learn to resolve conflict and constructively. So, you're making ways on how to resolve conflict, mga problems na nangyayari sa mga buhay-buhay natin. No? And then, the last under emotional development is develop cooperative spirit. Yes, no? Ito yung napapansin ko, one for all for one. No? Especially pero lang sa paglilinis ng room kasi ang dami talaga sumisibat. But this is what I noticed, one for all kayo and all for one. No? Same way with the girls, develop cooperative spirit. No? Gaya din ng lalaki. Okay, now let's proceed to social development, still on page 22 of our module. This is another chart, no? There are subtopics there: social group, early adolescence, middle adolescent, and late adolescent. Okay, let's now proceed with your talking about social group. Let's proceed with your peers. Okay, in this age, no, so early adolescence from age 9 to 13, you are more of center of social world shift from family to friends. So, di ba? You sometimes forget to spend more of your time sa family niyo kasi mas importante sa iyo yung mga friends mo, no? If I'm going to review, most of the answers sa portfolio is mas concerned siya sa friends niya kaysa sa family niya, no? This is from early adolescence, no? From 9 to 13 years. And then peer groups tends to be of same sex, no? Grupo ninyo dito, mga babae, mga lalaki naman doon, no? Okay. And then strong desire to confirm to and be accepted by peer groups. Kasi nga, you join in that peer group kasi nga you have something in common, no? Nagkakaintindihan kayo kaya you like your friends. Okay? Still on their peers, no, sa social development, or let's proceed to middle adolescence. This is from ages 14 to 16, no? Sabi niya dito, you are more of peer groups, no? Gradually give way to one-on-one friendship and romances. So, dito na starting to attract somebody of opposite sex, no? So yun, instead na friends ang focus niya, doon na siya sa yung relationship. But as much as possible, I encourage you to finish your ano muna, your studies muna bago kayo mag hanap ng girlfriend or boyfriend, no? And then, peer group tends to be gender mix. So, yun. Yung kaibigan, no? Magkakaibigan, nagkakamix na. Dati kasi sa early adolescent niyo, same sex pa kayo. But this time, mix na. May kaibigan ka na lalaki, may kaibigan ka na rin babae, no? So, at this stage, no, sa mid-adolescent niyo, dito nag-umpisa ang dating, no? Okay. And then less conformity and less tolerance of individual differences. Kasi less na nga, kaya madali ka nang mainis, madali ka nang magalit. But instead, no, dapat palawigan pa natin yung tolerance natin in that aspect. Okay, let's now proceed to late adolescence, no? This is from 17 to 19, still under the social group of peers, no? Okay, sabi niya dito, series of intimate relationship begins to develop. So, nagiging serious na yung relationship niya, no? Kasi at this stage, parang yung heart mo, yung feeling mo is you're preparing to become, no? Preparing yourself sa early adulthood mo na naman. Kaya serious and intimate relationship begins to develop ang description niya dito. Okay guys, still under social development, let's proceed to social group under family, no? Sa early adolescent, no? Ika nga dito sa ages 9 to 13. Sabi niya dito, increasing conflict between adolescents and their parents. So, di ba? Lagi mo nang sinasaway si mama. Oh, si mama, nakakainis. Ako na lang lagi. Yun. Nangwiwinta ka na. Parang, you cannot understand your parents, no? Kasi nga, yun, I do not know. It is really a problem, no? Marunong ka nang sumagot-sagot sa parents mo, no? Dapat hindi naman sana gawin yan, no? And then, family closeness is most important protective factor against high-risk behavior. Sana i-ano naman natin to guys, no? Let's make it or cherish this word, no? Na ang importante talaga is yung family, no? Not the friends. Importante yung friends mo, pero mas importante yung family. Kasi if anything happen, we still go back to our family, no? Okay. Okay, blanco ang description niya sa middle adolescence, but I know there is sana dyan, no? Kasi ano to something is happening sa at this age. So now let's proceed to late adolescence. This is from ages 17 to 19. Sabi niya dito, family influence is in balance with peer influence. Kasi nga you are growing up, no? And you'll be graduating at this stage, no? So yung iba pa college na, so you're more serious with your life, no? So if you're going to to read, no, yung mga nagagawa niyo, which is more important, ano ba ang plano mo sa buhay in choosing a career? Okay, another question sa pagdating sa career is after graduation, what do you want to do? So ang mostly sa mga answer is I have to look for a job in order to help the family. Kasi nga ang family sa atin, sa Filipino values natin, family is so important. Kaya nga yung scope ng family natin is very close and very big, no? Okay. Okay guys, let's now proceed to behavioral development. This is found in page 11 of 23, page 23 of Module 1, Lesson 3, no? The elements here is the growth and development, and then what are the observed changes? Okay. So ito, sabi niya, shape their identities. You're trying to make your own identity. If you're going to ask me, what would be your identity? Okay. My identity is, I am a nurse. I am a teacher, no? I am previously a guidance counselor, no? Okay, so yun yung mga identities na nagawa ko. So ikaw probably the identity na magiging gawin mo is you can be a doctor, a lawyer, di ba? A teacher, an engineer, and marami pa. And then, uh, tried out their new decision-making skills, develop realistic assessment of them, gain peer acceptance and respect. No? Okay, so kaya nga, kasi you are becoming somebody, especially kung you are academically inclined, then you'll graduate sa college as somebody, magna cum laude, summa cum laude, or with honors. Ang ganda kayang identity yan, guys. No? Okay, sana nga mangyari yan sa inyo, guys. Okay guys, let's now proceed to what's more of page 24. This is about your metamorphosis, no? Alam niyo ba yung metamorphosis ng butterfly? It started with being an uod and then na-form siya ng pupa and then after that, lumabas siya sa ano niya, yung bahay niya hanggang sa nagiging butterfly. So, metamorphosis is the transformation. How did you grow? How did you transform, di ba? There are 3 stages na binanggit natin dito kanina, from age, ano yan? Early adolescence, from childhood, early adolescence, middle adolescence, and late adolescence. So, what are the transformation that happens to you? That's why, yan yung mga isusulat nyo dyan, no? Yung i-describe mo yung what happens sa physical body mo, no? Psychological, sa social, and then behavioral and spiritual core, no? Okay, so yun yung isusulat nyo dyan. What are the transformation that happens into you? Okay, let's now proceed to what I have learned in page 25 of Module 1. Give your insights on the following. Okay, number 1. Why do you think it is important to know oneself more than anything else in this world? For me, sa akin, importante para they can understand me. Of course, I have to be discerning also na I can also understand my friends, the people around me para walang conflict. No? That's my idea, but I know you have your own idea also. You can answer that question in your own. And then number 2, what memories and feeling did come up while we were doing the activities in lesson 2, developing the whole person? Who are the individuals who have helped shape you who you are today? Of course, for me, it's my parents, no? It's my parents. So, I know you also have your answer in that, no? So, number 3, what are the different developmental stages of adolescence? Explain it briefly, no? Okay, na-discuss ko na yan kanina, so I want you to answer that question also. There are 3 questions that I want you to answer sa page 25 ng what I have learned. Okay, so let's proceed with what I can do, no? Okay, number 1, fill in the boxes below with your strengths, weaknesses, and likes as well as dislikes. This is to measure the extent of your understanding of who you really are. Okay, so dyan sa first box is my strength, then next box is my weaknesses, and then my likes and dislikes. So I know you can answer that question. So number 2, may drawing dyan sa baba, no? Okay, pakita ko sa inyo yung drawing. Hindi klaro? Ayan, yung tao, di ba? Okay, yan yung tao. So, in this drawing, I want you to label the 3 parts of the human body. The mind, the heart, and the body by writing that is the person, individual responsible for its development. Still, no, ang responsible dito is my parents still, no. Church also has the responsibility over me, no, na I value them because I also grow from them, no? And then sa number 3, sabi niya dito, find a group you are comfortable working with, interview at least 3 teenagers and ask them to describe the changes they have observed in their bodies, their beliefs, and how they think, how they socialize with peers, and their major emotion. Siguro guys, you can do this thing with your classmates, no, or friends by through chat or messages, no, sa messenger ninyo. You can probably do these things, no? But if you can't, then it's okay lang. Pero o mas maganda talaga kung you can make one like this also. Answer the number 3. Okay, let's now proceed sa assessment, no? Okay, so I hope you can answer all these things, guys. I want you to write your answers sa portfolio ninyo, no? There are 10 items, no? This is just a simple recall. And write your answer on the blank provided before the number. Okay, number 1. This refers to the ultimate reason for a continued search of understanding one's own true and inner nature. Okay, yan ang number 1. Then number 2, it refers to the set of beliefs about oneself, including attributes, roles, goals, interests, values, and religious and political belief. Okay, so yan. Number 3, it refers to the development stage of adolescence, which takes place in the context of all their relationships, particularly with those with their peers and families. And then number 4, it refers to the development stage of adolescent where they intensify involvement with peers, groups, and gives way to more intimate relationship and romance. Okay. So number 5, it refers to the dramatic shift in thinking of an adolescent from concrete to abstract, which gives them a whole new set of mental tools. Okay. Number 6, it refers to the biological states associated with nervous system brought on by neurophysiological changes variously associated with thoughts, feelings, behavioral responses, and a degree of pleasure or displeasure. Number 7, this refers to the holistic development of a person's action and behavior as compared to just acquisition of specific content knowledge. Okay, and then number 8, it refers to a process which involves experimenting with different ways of appearing, sounding, and behaving. Number 9, it refers to the development of the adolescents in which they experience a spurt, rapid growth in bones and muscles, as well as sexual maturation. Then number 10, it refers to the development of the adolescents where they are faced with the task of establishing a sense of identity, give them the ability to reflect on who they are and what makes them unique. Okay guys, after the assessment, there is the additional activity and I want you to answer this because this is equivalent to 20 points, no? Okay, 20 points yan. Nire-record ko talaga yan. Okay. So, sabi niya dito, to develop more understanding about yourself and how the environment influence your development do the following reflection. Number 1, examine how you interact with others. Ask yourself, how did I interact with other people? How? Are you polite? Are you harsh? Or anything you can write. No? Number 2, observe how your environment affects you. Did it affect ourselves? Yes, for me, yes. That's what I noticed, no? Kung ano yung style ng environment natin, ganun din yung nakukuha natin, no? Yung my intonations, the way we speak words. So, yun, no? Okay. Ask yourself, how did my environment or the people affect the way I understand myself? Yun, di ba? Okay, so number 3, how do people around you make or unmake you as a person? Well, when I was in college, I really make friends with yung mga spiritual and intellectual. Kasi nga, dito ako mahina, so I wanted to have myself develop in this aspect, no? Okay, and then the last question, what are the greatest emotional conflicts you have experienced in your adolescent years? So, I know you have, so you can answer all these questions. I will not give you a hand for this because I know you can answer this question. Okay guys, that's all for lesson 3, no? Natapos na natin yung module 1, no? Ng quarter 1. So, abangan sa susunod yung quarter 1, module 2. This is again Rich, Service TV. God bless us all because I know God would surely bless us 10 times better. Kita-kita tayo muli at hanggang sa muli, paalam!